always start the water. Okay, it's about 9 o'clock, so we're gonna jump in about 30 seconds and start here. 1 second. All right. That should be good. Okay, so I want to start first with just saying thank you. And if you guys have been with me all week, I'm just gonna congratulate you for sticking with me all week, and I really appreciate you being here and listening to this, and I hope that I have given you a reason to start living a sugar-free lifestyle, or at least to get you start thinking about ways that you can create a more energy in your life, a better environment for your family. That's just my goal, is to educate, motivate, and inspire you to take action. So I hope that I've done that for you this week. For those of you who are catching the replay, hello, and thanks for joining us. So let's start off. Welcome to day 5 of our event, Drinks on Me. And all week I've been sharing with you drinks that I have shared with my client through the sugar repair program that help them to get off of sugar, to actually stop your craving from sugar, to curb those carb and sugar urges that you have throughout the day. These drinks will help you. So if you haven't watched those, go back and watch the replay. I've shared one every single day, a different one that have different properties to help you eliminate that sugar addiction that we all have, because we all have it. So go back and watch those. And introduce myself. My name is Kes. I'm from keepeatingsimple.com. Like I said, I'm the creator of a sugar repair 6-week program. And I am a health and wellness disease preventionist and practitioner. For the past 2 decades, I've been educating my patients on the effect that sugar has on our mouths and on our bodies. And my mission and my goal is just to educate, inspire, and motivate you to start living a sugar-free lifestyle. And I hope that I've been able to do that today with this video and the rest of the event that we've been doing this week. So disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. What I'm sharing is just intended as a general information and not to be a substitution for any professional advice that you guys have received. So just to make sure you know that. Okay, so at the beginning of the week, I started off and explained my health journey and my struggles with sugar and why I had to do this for myself. But I want to share today my story of why I'm a health coach. And I have the best dad in the world. He was a hard worker. He owned his own business my whole life, successful business owner, hard worker. He also loved to play hard. And my most fond memories are our vacations at the beach house at Newport Beach, or hiking through southern Utah, through arches and the slot canyons and needles, and also the lessons that he taught me with everyday life. Him standing behind me and watching me change the tire on my car, because he knew that would be a skill that I would need in life. And I didn't always get along with my dad, but when I got married, he became my best friend. I also remember my dad always being a very large guy, and he struggled with his weight for a long time. My dad is from Kentucky, grew up on deep fried foods, and him being busy and being an entrepreneur himself, he was on the go all the time. McDonald's was his staple food. He loved to eat at home. I mean, we had dessert every night. Rigatoni was a weekly tradition, Derby pie, and my dad always had a Coke in his hand. That's what I remember about my dad. He always had a Coke in his hand. Well, about 4 years ago, he was diagnosed with diabetes. And this was really when I jumped in and decided to be a health coach. And I took his, I took him on as my mission to get healthy, and I helped him extremely well. He lost over 80 pounds and was living the best year of his life. He had tons of energy. He felt great. The doctor said he was looking good. But over the months, we realized that the damage that he'd done throughout his whole life, it was too much. And my dad actually passed away a year after that. It's been 3 years since he died. And it's hard. It's hard not to put some of the blame and responsibility on me that I wasn't able to help him. And I'm mad. I'm mad that he died from a disease that is preventable and can be managed with diet and exercise, and that I wasn't able to help him. So I learned a lot from that lesson, and it's been 3 years, and I've been on this journey to have people not go through that experience that I've had. I'm mad that he's not going to be at my kid's wedding. Papa's not going to be there. And and it's tough, and I've seen other friends go through the same thing of losing a parent to diabetes. So my mission to educate you on sugar can benefit you, but if you have a loved one that is also struggling with this, please share the education you've learned this week with them. And this is it. This is our one life that we have to live. Let's feel good. Let's have energy. Let's have the best life we can have. So that's why I'm a health coach, and I just wanted to share that with you today. That being said, let's get to what we're going to talk about this week, the rest of today. Let's recap yesterday just to make sure that you guys remember what we talked about. I gave you 10 things that are going to curb your sugar addiction that you can start, just simple things to start now. Reduce or eliminate your caffeine. Drinking your water. I need water now. Physical activity. I just want to sing. Let's get physical. Start moving. Get more sleep and rest. You're going to want to make sure you evaluate the amount of animal food that you're eating. Every body's different. Every person needs different amounts. Really listen to your body. See what you need. Change. Adapt to what you're feeling energy-wise. I want you to experiment with spices, specifically coriander, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and cardamom. Those are going to help to curb the sugar addiction. If you have a craving, take 5 minutes, sit down, breathe, just relax. And the last one is to just enjoy the non-food things in life. Take a bath, call your friend, go get a massage, go get your hair done, and enjoy this life that we have. So that was yesterday. So today, what we're going to talk about is what I believe the #1 key to ending your sugar cravings. I'm going to share that with you today. So make sure you have a notebook and can write this down. I'm going to give you my 8 top suggestions to actually reach that goal. We're going to recap just a little bit of what we went over this week, and I'm going to give you a demo of a drink today that is going to curb your addiction for the afternoon. So I've been sharing all week drinks that I do in the morning, and I know a lot of people will sip on them throughout the day, but this one specifically is to eliminate that chocolate craving mad woman that comes out in you at 3 p.m. You're gonna love this drink. I drink it every afternoon and it's awesome. So I'm gonna share that with you. And then finally, I have a surprise that I've created for you guys, and I'm gonna share that with you at the end. So make sure you watch all the way to the end so you can know how to get my surprise that I've created for you. So our lesson today, we're going to talk about how to eat clean. So clean eating. You guys have heard this before, maybe by join my clean eating challenge, or you've got to do this to be eating clean. And what does that really mean? So I want to just explain it briefly. Clean eating is just eating real foods and it's real ingredients, but it's also for your self-love, for your own body, things that your body needs. So it's avoiding the processed and artificial stuff. And I always tell my kids, if you can't tell me the ingredients in something, then you probably shouldn't be eating it. That's not clean eating. So rule of thumb, if you can list those ingredients or pronounce those ingredients, that's clean eating. And I really believe that clean eating is the key to giving up all your sugar cravings. Because when you eat clean, you're providing your body with all of the nourishment that it needs. And it's going to help you to thrive, and it's going to help you to feel good, and it's going to help you to give you the energy, and you're going to want to keep doing more of that. So as a result, you won't have those frequent up and downs that we have, and you'll have that natural energy. You'll also feel less lightheaded. That brain fog will be gone that we have in the afternoon. Lots of benefits of eating clean. So keep in mind though that clean eating doesn't mean that we have to eliminate everything sweet from our life or from our diets. We're not being deprived. It just simply means that we're making better choices every day for our bodies. We're listening to what our body needs. We're listening to what gives us energy and taking it day by day of what we need for our body for energy, good, healthy energy. Okay, so here are my top suggestions that I want you to do for eating clean. We kind of did this at the beginning of the week, but I want you to throw out the chips and the cookies and plan on making some healthier snacks. If it's around your house, if those cookies are still here, you're gonna grab those instead of munching on something like roasted vegetables or kale chips if you like kale. You can actually buy those things as well. You can buy kale chips at the store. You can buy flax crackers at your local market. I've always told my clients that homemade is better. So if you really need something as a sweet tooth or you're celebrating, don't buy it at the store, make it at home. That's gonna be a better option, always, because you can make the ingredients a little bit healthier. Number 2, I want you to ditch the roller coaster of caffeine. Caffeine will increase your sugar cravings, and because it's actually weakening our adrenals, and our digestive and hormonal system is all out of balance. So in addition to caffeine, your body's acidity goes up, which will increase your sugar cravings. So I'm going to suggest, if you are a coffee drinker, to make sure it is an organic coffee in the morning, or you can opt for like a green tea, or go caffeine free even. I love my peppermint tea. It gives me a boost of energy. So try being creative and try new things. Number 3, for eating clean, I want you to ditch the soda. Get it out. It's tons of sugar, and I'm gonna talk about drinks, sports drinks as well, Gatorade. That stuff is loaded with sugar. So replace that instead with infused water. I gave you a great recipe on Wednesday, it was Wednesday or Tuesday, of a water with grapefruit in it. Try different fruits in your water, and if you need something with flavor, that's a great option. Number 4, for eating clean, you read your labels. We talked about that on Tuesday, picking up everything and making sure you read your labels. I want to talk about gluten a little bit. Gluten is in a lot of our foods, and it's in a lot of our sauces. It's in our overall diet. If you are sensitive to gluten, which means sometimes your tummy's bloated and you feel yucky, don't eat it. Okay, number 5, for eating clean. I have children, they love ketchup. Ketchup is mostly high fructose corn syrup. So replacing this one thing can help your kids. Make sure your ketchup is organic, or make your own ketchup. Annie's makes a great ketchup that is really kid-friendly. The only thing is it does have vinegar, and I know a lot of my clients struggle with candida, and so you gotta be careful with the vinegar. That doesn't include the raw Bragg apple cider vinegar. You're okay with that, but the vinegars in your ketchup is a no-no. So switch out your ketchup, make your own, or grab Annie's. I also have a recipe that I can post from a website that I found if you guys are interested in that. Number 6, add cultured foods to your diet. These are going to help to balance out your pH of your body, and it will help to combat cravings as well. Number 7, healthy salad dressings. Salad dressings are loaded with sugar, so let's make our own. Just use your olive oil, your lemon, you can use orange, and your apple cider vinegar. Simple. A little bit of salt and pepper, and you're good to go. And number 8, this is my last suggestion for eating clean. Find great gadgets that make life easier to eat clean. I can't live without my lemon press. This is a Pampered Chef lemon press. I've had it for 18 years. I know a lot of my friends that have those zucchini spiralizers. I don't have one. It's on my list to get, and they make their own noodles. I love spaghetti squash, so those are my noodles that I go to, but what a great option. So make sure you're loaded with easy ways to make your life simpler to eat healthy. Gadgets at home that you need. Okay. I think that's it on everything for eating clean. So if I have said anything that you like this week, give me some hearts. Is there, have you understood what I've talked about? I want you to show me if I've educated you and inspired you and motivated you to start living a sugar-free life. Just give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're here and that you're excited to start living a sugar-free lifestyle and that you're willing to try some of these things. Awesome. Okay, I see the hearts. I'm going to ask you to rewatch any of these videos that you need to. If you need to go back and take some notes, because there's been a lot of things that I've talked about throughout the week. So let's recap what we've learned just briefly. Monday, we all took an oath and said yes, that we're going to start living a sugar-free lifestyles to really help our health, to live longer, to have a more vibrant life, and most of you committed and said yes. On Monday, we also talked about the benefits of what getting rid of sugar will do. You will lose your excess weight. You'll be able to breathe better, sleep better. You'll have more energy. You'll be able to think better. You'll feel calmer. Your hair will be prettier. Your nails will be stronger. Your sex drive will go up, and you'll feel free from the grips that sugar has on our life. My action item on Monday was to go through your pantry and clean everything else out that doesn't give you energy. Anything that does not provide your body with the nutrients that you know is right for your body, get it out of the house. On Tuesday, we talked about why sugar is killing you. It was kind of dark. Recap of that: sugar strips your body of all the nutrients. It can lead to a weakened immune system, to candida, yeast infections, poor digestion, skin rashes, joint pain, diabetes, liver problems, headaches, poor sleep, bad breath, cravings for more sugar, disease, and poor circulation, just to name a few of the things that we talked about. Action item for Tuesday was to start reading the labels, to start looking and seeing what is really in your food, what sugar is in there, specifically the sugar. And on Wednesday, we talked about the fake sugar trap and how we're all being led to think that diet is healthy for us. Artificial sweeteners, not good. I also talked about a film on Netflix called Fed Up. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. It's going to be eye-opening, and it's very educational for you and your family to watch. Thursday, yesterday, we talked about curbing your sugar addiction. I gave you 10 things that you can start doing now to curb your addiction. And your action item is to start de-stressing, start living a life of finding things that you can help to calm down a little bit. My goal this year is to take a nightly bath. I'm loving it. Wasn't a bath person, but it's really helping with calming down my day and getting rid of some of that stress that you have at the end of the day. And then today we talked about the number one key that I really believe will help you get rid of your sugar addiction, and that is clean eating. Focusing on the foods that you can name the ingredients. And that's really going to help you for the rest of your life. Okay, so I want to demo today my afternoon drink. You guys are going to love this. Besides the one I shared on Monday, this is it's pretty tied of being my favorite drink. I love this. I can't wait every afternoon to have this drink. And this comes right from my sugar repair program that we have in the afternoon to help you curb your cravings. So let's go ahead and switch that around. Grab your water. Okay. Okay, so today, your ingredients that you're gonna need are a few things here. So you're gonna need a organic cranberry concentrate juice. You're going to need psyllium powder. You're gonna need water, of course. We're gonna use 1 whole lemon. We're gonna use a dash of cinnamon, and then this is pretty bitter, so you are going to want to sweeten it up with some stevia. So, as far as water, you actually do want to make sure that you measure your water. You're gonna want 12 ounces. I've only put about half of that in there as I make this, but I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of cranberry juice, concentrated. You can get this at your local health food store, but I did actually just order it on Amazon. Amazon is my best friend. And the benefits of cranberry juice concentrate is really great. Not only, most of us know that it's great for UTIs, but it's also good for stomach health and diabetes as well. And I teach this with gum disease as well, that it's really good for your mouth. Next, you're gonna need a teaspoon of psyllium husk. This is great for fiber. It's gonna help with IBS or irritable bowel syndrome. And again, I ordered that online. Okay, so then we got some of our water. You're going to do just a dash of cinnamon. Put as much as you want in there. I love my cinnamon. And this is your appetite suppressant. This is gonna help for the afternoon to help you get rid of the cravings. Then you're gonna do 1 lemon. And I wanted to talk a little bit about lemon because we've used lemon in every drink. This is gonna be a staple that you want in your house all the time. Lemon has so many properties that are great for us, especially during a detoxification, but it's gonna give you your vitamins. It has vitamin C and B6 in it, among tons of other nutrients. It also helps with your skin, keeps your skin looking awesome. It's going to lower the risk of stroke. If you guys have issues with asthma, it will help with that. We want to use it first thing in the morning, especially warm water. It's going to release all the toxins out of your liver. And then the most important thing that my clients are usually asking is, this actually will help you lose weight. You will shed pounds, and it will boost your energy, which is why I like it in the morning. Okay, and then as much as alcohol or non-alcohol stevia, I usually like about 1/4 of a stopper. And that is it. Mix that up. You can add some ice. This water was cold. Make sure you have all of your water, because this concentrate is pretty bitter. Okay, that is it. I can't wait to hear how you guys like that one. So, pretty simple. Make sure you guys can see all those ingredients. And let's flip it around. Okay, so like I said, this is probably tied with my first drink for favorite drink. You guys are gonna love it. It's gonna help you in the afternoon. Drink it every afternoon. It's going to really curb that sugar craving that we all have at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. You're going to love it. So, welcome to those who are jumping on. Okay, let's talk about the bonus that I have for you, the little surprise. But first, if you guys don't mind, I would love to hear, because I always want to be able to improve what I'm teaching you guys. I'd love to hear what you have taken from this event this week and what you've applied to your life, or what your favorite drink has been. If you can share your experience so far, and if you took the challenge of cleaning out your pantry, I'd love to hear. I'd love to cheer you on. If you've committed to living a sugar-free lifestyle, I would love to hear. So please comment, let me know how you guys have liked this event. If you want more on this topic, I can do other events as well and share some more of my tips from my sugar repair program that I'm teaching my clients right now. Okay, bonus. So I worked all week on this just because I thought I love giving you something. Yes, I've been teaching you and showing you what to do, but I put together an awesome PDF of all these recipes for you, plus my 5 favorite smoothies, all on this free PDF download that you guys can grab. So I'll give you the link. You can find it also at keepeatingsimple.com/drinks/on/me. Drinks on me. But I'll put a link so you guys can grab it, and it's free. Just download it, and it has all the recipes that we went over this whole week, plus 5 of my favorite smoothies that won't spike your blood sugar, and your family will love it. Take them, use them, tweak them, make them your own, fall in love with them. So again, I just want to thank you guys for joining me all week. I've really loved teaching you, and I really hope, like I said, that I educated, inspired, and motivated you to start living a sugar-free lifestyle. So until our next event, I wish you a great day. See ya.